Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's 2024. As always, we're gonna start with the top 10 after I showed you some of my banknotes. And the top 10 that we're gonna do this week is for January 2024 for the auction house banknotes. We'll start with number 10, China. This is from Spink from the Hong Kong auction. This went for 65,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is around 6,500 US dollars. It's pick S3368, so regional peak from China and almost uncirculated. Never seen this banknote before. Also, not the most beautiful one, in my opinion. And next, we'll continue in the same auction. Also, this one a bit higher, slightly higher amount paid here, as you see here, 70K. Yeah, not a lot to say here. This banknote I've seen before, big 504, in PMG 64. Yeah, only 7 higher, it says there. Number 8, we go to something a bit different, also from Spink, but in a different auction in the UK. Actually, this one was in New York, although the prices are in pounds. India, proof of the 5 rupees, pick A2. You do see this regularly. They're expensive, but they're not rare per se. But this proof one is the first time that I see almost uncirculated. I would say this one went for also around 7,000 USD. Close to 10,000 USD comes another one from the Hong Kong auction. This Japanese occupation of China banknote, J56 in almost uncirculated. I do like this series, although I don't collect, as you probably know, a lot of China, but this is actually an interesting series. Sixth most expensive one, there you have 7,500 bucks, 700 pounds, so close to $9,500 for an e-auction, also from Spink. This almost uncirculated Iran pick 37A in specimen, beautiful banknote, amazing price. $11,000 for the next one. Something that you see quite often. This is extremely, and I would say extremely faked, this banknote, but it doesn't mean that it's not a nice one. In very fine from China. I'm not sure about the the numbers here. I know that they mean something, but like I said, I'm not really a collector of China, but this one, it's scarce. Here a bit of surprise, I would say, but this of course is because of the consecutive serial numerals, as they say there in the note. These were actually two banknotes, the 011, 202, 2614, and 15. Pick 25A from the UAE. Not a rare banknote, of course, it's a high value, 1,000 dirhams, but I would never expect this one to sell for around $12,000. Actually, these two consecutive ones, both in PMG 67. And we're going close to the end. Same price, also on the e-auction. Again, around $12,000 for another Iran, here Kingdom of Persia banknote. Another specimen, pick 16. Beautiful, beautiful banknote. They're cancelled. 50 tomans, almost uncirculated. You know, amazing piece of art. Then pick number 10, and this one went for already close to 17K USD, from the UK, and not issued. Banknote pick 352 for 5 shillings in red. I also not very keen on just Great Britain banknotes, but this I had never seen before, and this unissued one, it's a beauty. Before we go into the most expensive one here, wild card, it this banknote went for $5,500, but it's not even a, it's a test note. And you do see this quite often, test notes also sold on eBay, etc. But I never seen ones going for such high value. So this test note with Confucius, something from China, went for such a high amount in PMG 64. And most expensive one, Iran. Issued, not unissued banknote, also a specimen, PMG 64, despite what I see there in the bottom, which seems like a small cut. 1000 Oman, unredeemed. I mean, sorry, 500 Oman, uh, amazing banknote. This would be a ton of money at the time. 500 Oman, sold for 25,000 pounds, so around 35,000 USD. Yeah, so just a beauty to look at and a dream to have this banknote, and one of the most beautiful ones for a nice start of the year. Next week we're gonna have the top 10 eBay banknotes. See you next time. Bye bye.